Hi, and welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about the value of having a chill day job as an artist. These days, I feel like there's a lot of content about quitting your day job and being a full-time artist. We all see the videos of people blissfully painting in their studios with a title that says something like, "I quit my job to be a full-time artist." And we have a cultural narrative that that's the only way to be a real artist. I'd like to propose to you another idea, which is the value of having a day job that allows you to have enough creative energy to work on your art once you get home. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. I'm a multi-passionate creative. I'm self-employed. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm an illustrator. I'm a digital collagist. I hope that I can invite you to redefine your idea of what being a successful artist might look like, and that you can focus on your well-being and your creativity. We all live in capitalism. We all need to make money. And these days I feel like there's this idea that unless you are completely focused on your art, you're not a real artist. It's also a time when everyone's talking about having side hustles. So maybe there's no shame in having a variety of revenue streams and having your main bread and butter job be something that isn't very stressful, like being a barista, being a server, being a bartender, doing copywriting, doing odd jobs here and there. Something that is pleasant enough that you enjoy it. It's not super stressful. Maybe it helps you work another part of your brain, like the social part of your brain, or memorization, other communication skills. Years ago, I read the book Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, which talks about the creative process as she's experienced it as a writer. And she does have a section where she encourages artists not to quit their day jobs and just focus entirely on their art. It puts too much pressure on the creative practice. She herself waited until she was a New York Times bestselling author before she quit her day job as a waitress. It makes a lot of sense. There's no shame in maybe being a personal trainer or a nanny or whatever, so that you have that energy for creativity. If you make money from it, why not? I'd like to talk to you about my own personal journey. I've been self-employed for the last 8 years, and I've made art from a variety of avenues this whole time. But it goes back further than that. I've always wanted to be an artist. My mom worked from home as an artist, and eventually she got a little burned out and ended up going and working in a bank. And for a long time, she didn't do anything creative. I always kind of worried that if I was a full-time employed artist, that might happen to me. I might get burned out from my art. I might not be creative anymore. Like I'd use it all up. So instead of doing that, I thought it makes sense to have something on the side that is maybe not full-time art, but it allows me more time and energy to make the things I want to make. I've always done a variety of jobs. I was a barista, I worked in a bookstore, I've assisted other artists, I've made giant sculptures that are in public spaces, I've done jewelry that I've sold in hotel boutiques, I've done custom paintings. I had multiple Etsy stores over the years. And in 2005, when I was 25 years old, I decided I was tired of working a bunch of little jobs. I wanted to make more money, but I wanted to do it quickly. I wanted to get some sort of trade or certification. I had heard that estheticians could work 4 days a week and make pretty good money. And I thought, well, I'd have one extra day to make some art. So I went to aesthetic school. And if you don't know, an esthetician is someone who does facials and grooms eyebrows and works in a spa environment. I thought it sounded pretty chill. So I went to school, I got my license. I liked being in beautiful, relaxing environments like spas. I liked working with my hands. I liked one-on-one engagement with other people. So I thought it might be a good fit for me. That, and it only took about 9 months to complete my certification. So on I went. I got my license, and it took a while to find a job. But I did. And for many, many years, I worked 4 days a week at that job and did my creative works on the side. It's been 20 years since 2005. So this has been my job for a long time. And all along the way, I've done a lot of creative work that also has earned me income. This has been really great for my creative practice. It allowed me to follow my curiosity. Over time, I had a child and I moved to another state, and I was able to continue my day job. So now it's been 20 years, and for the last 8 of it, I've been self-employed. Along the way, I apprenticed and became a tattoo artist, which has also been a creative job. I draw the designs, I put them on people, which is a huge thrill and quite an honor. And it's helped me hone my digital art skills using Procreate for the designs. So it's really felt like working as an artist. And I've used the skills I've learned designing tattoos to create more digital illustrations that I'll soon be releasing as a coloring book. It all works together, it all flows together. Do feel like I've become a successful artist, even though it is not my full-time job. A job is a support system, not an identity. If someone asks what I do for a living, I often say I'm an artist. It's not a lie, I am. And I do make money from it, although it is not my main source of income. This is a lot of balls to juggle, but I love the flexibility of my schedule. I love that I can depend on steady, sure thing clients coming in on a regular basis, and I get to have fun conversations throughout the day. When I have gaps in my schedule, I work on illustrations, I work on tattoo designs, I work on setting up a new Etsy store. I just recently set up a new one, and I experiment with other creative projects. I might even do a little bit of sewing here and there. While my clients are here, they might come for a variety of services. They see my artwork on the wall, they see the jewelry hanging up, and that's how I've gotten a lot of my customers, is because they come into my shop and they see what I have to sell, even though they come for other things. Choosing a chill job isn't selling out. It's playing the long game. If your ultimate goal is to make money from your art, it makes sense, it's sensible, it's a good idea to have some way to pay your bills so that your art doesn't have to. Whatever you consider to be your day job to help support your art practice, it's going to be your own unique journey. This is just how I've done it. Whatever you find works best for you as a chill day job so that you can focus on your art is your own unique path. Financial stability gives your art room to breathe. You're not forcing your creativity to pay the bills, which can stifle joy and innovation. There's lots of ways to earn money. It doesn't have to be one singular job. And creativity needs a balanced nervous system, not one that's in a fight or flight state or a complete panic about paying a bill. Find a way to have something that just butters your bread so that you can focus on other things and grow them. When art has to succeed financially, it can lead to burnout and fear-based decisions. I don't know about you, but whenever I have tried to create stuff with, an approaching deadline, or I'm feeling freaked out, I don't really make very good work in that space. I hope I can invite you to redefine your idea of what being a successful artist looks like and the value of nourishing your creativity and your well-being. There's no shade in working in a coffee shop because you like the hustle and the bustle and you like working with your coworkers, and maybe you also do a little freelance computer work on the side. If it allows time for your creative practice, if you feel like you are an artist and you don't have to make money from art to be an artist, if you need to be a creative person, if you're your best self when you create, then you're gonna have to protect that time and your energy to create it. I highly encourage you to do this. It's completely possible. If you've enjoyed this video, I hope you'll subscribe, like, comment, you know what to do. And I'll see you next time. Happy creating.